something. My hand was in that pot, I was trying to make something. Oh yeah, these niggas be fake, so I'm watching these niggas clutching my pistol, trying to slide on me, then I'm gon' kill them. I'm not trying to kick it, niggas be fake.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy coming at y'all with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and drop y'all comments down below about anything having to do with 2K20. But straight into today's video now. Each and every single one of these builds that you guys are gonna be seeing, or archetypes, or whatever you want to call them, this is how it was in 2K16. Now, I'm gonna explain it to you specifically. This is not confirmed for 2K20. This is just a video or a picture, a couple pictures made by Cinco Got Game at Twitter. So if you guys want to follow him, show him some love, go ahead and do that. Now, these are the players that were in 2K16. The way how it worked in 2K16, for those that don't know, you'd pick a player, right? Like you'd upgrade, like you'd fix his weight, height, and all that, and then you'd be able to pick either inside, outside, or balanced. Now, after you picked either inside, outside, or balanced, you'd be able to upgrade your player. Now, some people are forgetting it. It is capped out. You do get capped out at a certain point, maybe about an 85 or a 90, depending on how they want to do it this year. But yeah, you're gonna get capped out, but you can upgrade your player however you want. You start off with a blank canvas, and you're given a certain amount of upgrades that you can upgrade. So however you upgrade your player, that's the way your player is going to be named. So for an example, if you just upgrade all your defense, you're going to be called a defensive star. Alright, for a small forward, if you upgrade if you just upgrade all, like, everything evenly, maybe that'll get you one of a kind. Like if you take the time to upgrade everything one by one, that's probably what's going to get you a one of a kind player, because everything will pretty much be maxed out, pretty much even, or it'll give you an all-around small forward. You guys pretty much get the point. So this was a lot better because we weren't really put in being like, in 2K16 there was really no role players. Everybody was really good. I felt like that was when skill was really, like, it was really skill based, because everybody pretty much had their evened out players. It wasn't really like, oh, we got a pure rim protector making threes. Yeah, this is going to be a lot better, because I felt like with 2K17, 18, and 19, 2K kind of struggled to balance out the builds because you had lockdown still making threes, and that's just something that I feel like 2K can't control. So this is a lot better if they go back to this specific style right here, where we're just able to pick either inside, outside, or balance. Now, they haven't really said anything about that, but pretty much we know that we're going to have control of our player, being able of how we want to upgrade it, which is 100%. That's great by 2K. It's still a bummer that it's likely going to be the same neighborhood, but I mean, if the builds are this diverse and like they do add a couple different things, a couple new things, I mean, maybe the game just might be good enough to hold us off until the next generation in 2K21. So we'll see. But yeah, like I said, guys, literally go follow Cinco Got Game on Twitter. He's the one that made all of these, and really shout out to him, because I don't really think anybody was going to be able to do that, or I don't know how he did it, because the servers on 2K16 are pretty much down. So the fact that he was able to get this list right here, maybe there's still some articles up on the internet that you can find with these builds. But yeah, I'm either going with the point guard or small forward. Like I said, I showed you guys how I was going to upgrade my player in my previous video, but that all can change. Like I said in that video, that was just like a speculation, like, oh, if this and this occurs, then this is how I'm going to do it. But looking at the names of these right here, which 2K is probably going to bring them back. They're probably going to bring them back because it hasn't been in the game for like about 4 to 3 years. So I wouldn't be surprised if 2K brought some of these things back, like literally as the same name, like, oh, superior lockdown defender, shoot first point. I would not be surprised at all. So yeah, get ready to see these. Like, I'm gonna personally, looking at this list right here, the way how I'm gonna upgrade my player, I might upgrade him to be a two-way superstar, maybe an all-around point guard. I'm not really sure if I really want the all-around point guard, because I want to just emphasize scoring and defending. Those are going to be my two things, because you guys got to remember, we are playing Park. So for an example, if I'm a point guard, right, do I really need to be all-around? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be trying to post anybody up. I'm not looking to have the best passing stats, and I don't really care for speed with ball. Like, I've never been one of the fastest players in 2K. I've always been a shot creating sharpshooter. Now, the shot creator is the second best ball handler, but you still get very limited with your ball handling, especially when you make them like above 6'4". My player's always been 6'5" and up. I have not had a 6'4" player since 2K16. So yeah, like, that's not really something that really matters to me too much. The main things that the way how I played this year, even though I had a shot creator, I found myself taking a lot of threes. Like, I took a lot of threes. Did I take fadeaways? Yeah, I did take fadeaways, but fadeaways, they weren't as OP as they were in 2K17, and they weren't as OP as they were in 2K18. So yeah, this year they kind of nerfed shot creators, and they, like, we don't get me wrong, we're still able to make fades at a high rate, but yeah, I'm not going to be looking towards that too much, especially if there's not really a stat that shows shot creating. If it's just like mid-range shooting and they don't really split it up to where like you can see like you're off the dribble mid-ranger, you're standing mid-ranger, like if they don't show you that and it's just like, oh, mid-range, then yeah, I'm not going to really, that guy just made a dumb shot. I'm looking at the gameplay right now. That was a really dumb shot. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going with the two-way superstar. I don't know what you guys are going to want to make, because honestly, if you really sit here and think about it, like, how is the part going to be played? Like, they're saying, oh, slashes are going to be OP and things like that, but realistically, like, my suggestion to you guys this year, I want you to watch every second of this video, just take into what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm telling you guys right now, if there was a year that you guys really, obviously we're gonna, and even I'm gonna watch YouTube videos. I'm a YouTuber myself, but I still like to watch other videos, like from entertaining YouTubers, and see what they have to say. I pretty much watch most of the 2K YouTubers, so yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, there's nothing wrong with watching those videos, but guys, this year, this is the year you really wanna just focus on what you want to do with your own player. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is the perfect year. Just like upgrade what you want to upgrade. Like, how do you want to play in the park? You can't really worry about what's going to be OP and what's really not going to be OP, because if you really think about it, whatever is really extremely overpowered is most likely going to get patched by 2K. They're not going to sit there and let you just continue to use a player that's like super cheesy. Like, for an example, this year with shot creators, I wouldn't say we were that bad. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, people are still going to be overpowered anyways, but you got a YouTuber like Agent Zero complaining about shot creators. So guess what happened? What did 2K do? They patched shot creators. So the whole thing I'm trying to tell you guys is, make what you want to make and make how you guys are, like, just make the build on how you want to play. I've done that every single year. I've literally never copied off of any builds. I've really never had any of the popular builds. Like, every single year in 2K, I've always made my own player, and I've never regretted it, because guess what? That's how I wanted to play. And when I used the player, I made sure I used it to its full potential. I didn't make it just because, oh, I thought it might be a fun build or I'm trying to experiment. No, I'm going to make the player, like, for an example, when I make my players, I make it as if I won't be able to make another player. Like, 2K is going to say, okay, once you make this player, that's it. That's how I look at it, and then I usually end up getting good results. So with all those builds that I just showed you guys, it really shouldn't be that difficult at all for you to try to come to an understanding of what you want to make, because there's so many different options. Now, today is the 12th, so the demo does come out in about 9 days, and I'm telling you guys right now, you should be ready to expect a lot from the demo. Expect a lot from the demo, because it's not going to be like the prelude, like how the prelude was in the past, where it was just an introduction to the game. You're not going to really get much. It's literally introduction, right? That's the introduction. What is an introduction? An introduction is what you guys watched in the beginning of my video. The introduction lasted like 15 seconds. That's what prelude stands for. It's an introduction to something. So that's why in the past, the prelude, it's been really short. We only were able to do play like 3 games or so like that, and it was over, because it was just an intro. But 2K did a really good job to listening to the community and hearing what we had to say and what we were complaining about, because with them giving us an introduction, we didn't really get the full potential of what our players were going to be able to do. It was kind of like a money grab and like a marketing strategy on 2K's part. They said, okay, here's this player right here, 60 overall. You can upgrade him if you want to, but you're not going to really be able to do much with him, and that's pretty much it. But I'm almost 90% sure with the demo, we'll be able to do a lot more. Maybe playing the my court. I've seen a lot of YouTubers been talking about that. Maybe be able to play in the my court with your friends, practice on your dribble moves, practice jump shots, because that would be great. Like, and even for YouTubers, that'll be awesome too, because if we're able to practice jump shots and things like that in the shoot arounds, at least at that point we can make some best jump shot videos, because there's going to be something there. We'll get to learn the release bar. There's also a feature where you can turn off your shot meter, so and I think you get a shot percentage boost for that, or a shot boost if you turn up your meter, so that would be pretty good too. Also in the demo, I feel like we're gonna be able to play like Play Now. So maybe if you want to play Play Now, kind of get used. I suggest if you're a My Team player and you want to play Play Now, it'd be a pretty good idea, because if you really think about it, whenever 2K is released, however the gameplay is in Play Now, My Career, and My Team, it all remains the same. You pretty much see the same animations from everybody. So I say, hey, if you're able to play Play Now, you're a My Team player, get into Play Now, get used to running some plays, some familiar plays, do some familiar things, and go crazy. But in terms of the demo, I don't know if we'll be able to play online, like in a park. I think if they do that, I'm just coming to the realization right now, I'm thinking if they do happen to do that, maybe what might happen is they might just make you, I don't know, you might only be able to play in that demo server. So there might just be a server specific for the 2K20 demo. So when the 2K does drop, like, you're not able to play on an actual server with like everyone else. If 2K does that to where we're able to play on like a 2K20 demo server in park, like maybe you could play with a couple of your friends, or like you get to go in an actual 2K20 demo park. Like, I know we pretty much say this almost every year, but there's no other 2K game. But I feel like that's gonna be a really good thing. I feel like they're gonna end up selling a lot of copies of 2K if they do that. Realistically, like, just think about it. If we're able to get like an actual demonstrate, like a literal demo, because you know 2K likes to sugarcoat things. They like to like play around with stuff. They really won't give you the full, you know. But if we're able to play inside the park or playground, whatever they want to call it, the neighborhood, that is going to be a GG. Like, that's gonna be so good, because we're getting the actual taste of how the game is gonna be. Not like in the previous years where we're playing on a damn Prelude, or we're playing in My Career, we're playing in the playground for like 3 damn games to the game of 21. It was bad. It was too short. It definitely was not what we wanted, because come on now, like, that's gonna make everybody angry. And like, lastly, this is the last thing I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna end off the video right here. I'm glad that they're giving us a chance to fully test out our players. That was the thing that was frustrating. We weren't able to do that. Like, we would have to purchase VC in the Prelude, and you know it's never really a good idea to do that, because what happens is in the Prelude, a lot of people are going to be downloading it, and the servers are going to be bad. 2K's not going to upgrade their servers. They've already made a ton of money without doing that. We're going to still complain about it, but I doubt they're going to really touch it unless they really feel like it. There's really no need for them to do it, because they're still making millions of dollars. Like, there's no competition for them. So I just feel like they're not going to touch that. But yeah, like I was just saying, if we're able to just simply use whatever player, like our main player we want to make, and we can upgrade him to the first cap that you get capped out to, like if it's an 85 cap or a 90 cap, and we're able to like test that player out, and then when the game comes out, we could decide if we want to use that player. Like, you have to actually buy the VC at that point, because then that would be 2K giving everybody free 90 overalls. But you guys get what I'm saying. If they do that, it's going to be pretty good. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you leave a like on this video, subscribe. I know this video was kind of dragged out, but I really wanted to get all my thoughts out on this topic and all, like, about all these builds. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I upload. 9 days away into the 2K20 demo, and we're gonna be getting a lot of green beanies, and we're gonna be lit, bro. I swear we're gonna be lit. But that's pretty much it. It's your boy Jen Ranks, and I'm out.
I'm not trying to kick it, niggas be fake, so I'm keeping my distance. That shit turned to a habit, you don't really know the feeling. No, you don't. You don't really know the feeling. No, you don't. You don't really know the feeling. No, you don't. And that's a habit. Remember posted on the block.